Don't you start. No, you're doing it again. Writing's going up sideways. Right, am I sideways? Or am I right way around? Hiya, boss. Right, am I sideways? I'm just going to share this. Let me know if I'm sideways or right way around. Turn round. Is that better? Flipping stupid. How come Facebook Live is doing this now? Where we're sideways and the writing don't come on. I'm more backwards than sideways, I think. To be honest. Right, give me a minute. I'm not showing you my pin number this time. Right. Oh, he's gone off. Cat's out. I've got rid of cat. Let me just share it, because normally when I do this and I don't concentrate... Alright, Jason. I shared it to the page, because I'm not concentrating. Now I need to share it to my page. Hi, Kaylee. Right, hope you're all good tonight. Hope you've had a good day. Hang on, I can't talk and type at the same time, so just give me a second. It's not on auto... Hang on. It is on auto rotate, but it's always on auto rotate. So... Oh. Go pink. So my mates know. Pink. I can't even spell. Pink. Go pink. Can't find it then because you've changed profile picture, haven't you? Right. Hey up! I'm on telly! Woo! How come I'm not moving? I am on! Right, hang on. Share. Right, post. Right. No! It's sharing it to go pink. Nope. Right. Can't do this. Not this card, that. That's building audience up. Apparently it's sharing it to go pink. Rihanna, can you edit the top of my thingy? Because I couldn't be bothered to say what I'm doing and what I'm talking about. Who's here? Heidi. There's a 10-second delay with comments. I know this. We've got a few people on. Right. I'm here to talk about triggers and what they can be, what they are, how we can deal with them, and also how we can get over them as well. And the fact is that I didn't even know my trigger till night before last. Hiya Chloe. Hiya Sarah. Who else is on? We'll get going here. Hi Annie. Hope you're alright. Hope you're coming Thursday to see us. Are you coming Thursday, Anna? Annie? Who's done that? Richie, thanks for sharing. Come on, right, press that share button. I'm not going to do nothing until you press that share button. I want to see a few shares here. Come on, before my coffee goes cold. A few shares. Press that button down bottom left. Annie, you going to share this? Nice one. You and Paul coming. Hiya, Tina. I hope them cookies are still in Riona's car, because I never had any of them from Thursday. But if you fancy bringing buns down, we'll have some at buns. Bring buns this time. Cheers, Heidi. Come on, a few more shares. Get it shared out there. We're saving lives here, people. Come on, get it out there. Get it shared out there. Right, I'll give it a few more seconds. Right. A few nights ago, I was on the phone with somebody front page, was struggling a bit, and I was speaking to him. And I've learnt a lot off Riona on how she does things. And basically, I've seen her in action do stuff where she reverts people back to a very young age, or wherever in the life where the life changed and the depression started. And usually there's a reason. 99% of the time there's a reason why your life changed and why you became depressed. Sometimes it's not always obvious. Sometimes it's something you know about, or you might have just pushed it into the back of your head so you can forget about it. It might be that bad. You've pushed it back into the back of your mind and you actually think it's a dream. You actually start thinking, did that really happen? Am I just thinking it? Is it my imagination? Now, these triggers are the cause of most people's depression, and we're here to try and find them. This is what we do, right? And I was talking to somebody on the phone the other night, and I reverted them back a bit, not fully, because it's sort of first time I've tried this, and they opened up to me, and they were crying, and they felt so much better after. They were telling me all sorts, but they didn't tell me everything. This was like the first stage. And they told me after they felt so relaxed and so much better. And I couldn't figure out their trigger. And this person asked me what my trigger was. Hiya, Paul. This person asked me what my trigger was. And I sat and thought to myself, I don't know. It's something I've not thought about because I've shared my story and I felt loads better after that, just from sharing my story. So that makes a big difference, just talking about it. But when she asked me about my trigger, I was thinking about it all day, and then I rung the owner up and I was talking to her and I says, I don't know what my trigger is. I says, I don't know what it is at all. I says, I can't think of it. Anyway, she was talking to me a bit and talking about my life and reverting me back a bit. And I kind of figured out what my trigger was. And it's something I kind of forgot about from a long time ago. And I found my trigger. But I can't say what my trigger is because my trigger involves somebody else. My trigger is connected to someone else. So I can't say what my trigger is. But my trigger will be fully dealt with very soon, and life will get even better than it is now, because life's amazing as it is, but I'm actually going to deal with my trigger. And the reason I know this works is because I was speaking to somebody last night and I helped them find their trigger, and I reverted them back and I helped them find their trigger. And what I told them to do, we need to go back and not hold on to that moment when you was that person. Because if something's happened in your life, you hold on to that bad memory, that bad time, or previous to it. Say you've been abused, you've been bullied, or anything like that. Ever since that first moment, you're holding on to that first moment because that's the nearest you are to being happy. And everything in your life after that moment changes, because everything you do, every decision you make in your life results around that incident that happened so many years ago, or it could be something recent if your depression's new. And every decision you make is based around that one moment in your life. And what I've done with this person is said, you need to let go. You need to let go of this person that you was then. You need to go back in your mind and say goodbye to this little girl, because this little girl is not you anymore. And this is the reason why many people are unhappy, because they hold on to that time in their life that was bad. Because maybe if you were 12 or 13 and something bad happened to you, you were abused, you were bullied, whatever, that age is the nearest you've got to being happy, because before that period in time you were happy. and you've held on to that moment and not let it go, and you keep hold of that moment all your life, and every decision you ever make, every relationship you ever get in, people you pick, friends you pick, you're attracting that kind of person in your life, because that's what you do. That's what you think will help. You just keep everything the same. But you need to let go, or deal with it in other ways. If it's something that's happened to you, maybe speak to that person and let go. Sometimes that can help. Or if you can't speak to that person, you need to say goodbye to that little boy, that little girl, and let her go, or let him go. And then you can start building your life back up, and you will feel the biggest weight ever lifted off your shoulders, and you will feel amazing. And I promise you, you will feel amazing. Bullying happened at school. Well, that's the thing. If something happened to you years ago where you were bullied, right, it's usually one trigger. It might be the first time it ever happened. It might be the first time they ever said something to you. You know what I mean? Could have been something about the way you look, the way you dress, just anything, you know what I mean? Just something picking up on you. And you need to go back in your head and look at that bully and tell him to feck off, right? That's what you need to do. Tell him to get shut. Tell him to go. Tell him to do one. Because he does not control your life, and he does not control your future and the person you are going to be. Because I've been this person, this depressed, down person all my life. And when the owner sort of helped me find my trigger overnight, as soon as I realised what it is, everything flashed in front of my eyes. Every decision I've ever made in my life, every relationship I've ever had, every reason that I've been down, and the friends I've chosen, the wrong decisions I've made, have all been related back to this one moment in my life. And this is why I need to let go. I've let go of this moment. But like I say, I've got to speak to someone else about this moment. And that's when my trigger will be fully released, fully gone out of my life. And it's like the person I was speaking to last night. They realised that every decision they've made was down to this moment in their life. Every relationship, every bad choice, every choice of partner, friends, every major decision in their life has been based around this one moment. And this can all be changed. You can change. Because I have seen it happen so many times. I have seen me, the rest of the team, talk to people and tell people, talk back to them and just find the trigger. And once you find that trigger, you are free. There's still a bit of work to do after that, but once you find that trigger, that is, you're 50% of the way there. Once you say goodbye to it, it might take you a while. Some people, if bad's happened, it might take you 3 months to get better after it, but you will get better. Because once you understand your trigger, you can deal with your trigger, and you can beat your trigger. And you can end up having the most amazing, positive life ever, more than you could ever imagine. Because my life was rubbish. It was crap. Never been happy in my life. Never had a real smile or anything. But now, this is a real smile, right? This is something that I've never had before, right? A real smile. Not a, like that. This is a real smile. This is pure happiness, right? And if I can do this, then you can do this. Because I'm the most sceptical person going when it comes to stuff. When I first got off drugs, my mum wanted me to go into counselling. I was like, Nah, it's not for me, that stuff. I don't want to do that. But when I come involved with Go Pink, this is an all new ball game. I've found the way that works, because counsellors and everything, I've tried everything with me. No, it worked. You know what I mean? Nothing they said was anything like what I've been taught since at Go Pink. It's like reinventing psychology, is this. This really is, because when somebody, not about me, has been through the worst imaginable, right? The things that's happened to them is unbelievable. They found a basement, and a basement below that basement with a giant padlock on it and a big concrete slab over the top. And then they end up paralysed in an hospital, right? And they're laid there and they don't want to be here anymore. They want to die, but they can't die. They don't have that option to die. That option doesn't exist to them. So you're left with one choice, and that one choice is to fight it and to live. And through that one choice, that person fights through every single demon imaginable. And when that person comes through this, as strong as this person has come through this, that person knows more than anybody else how to beat it. And that person believes in himself, believes in all you lot, believed in me, and got me to where I am today. And she says I am only 50% of the man I'm going to be. And I believe that, me, because I am getting better and better every day. This is the first live I've ever done where I'm not nervous, that I am confident, that I know what I'm talking about, and that I can do this. Because the last few, I've been right nervous, I've been running out of stuff to say. But it's all about up here. It's all about taking control of your life. Hang on, getting a bit dry mouth here. Got my selfie cap cup as well. So, this is what happens when we come out to see you. We'll fix you. This is what we'll do. We will fix you. We will make you better. We will make you like me. Except maybe better looking or something, you know what I mean? Smaller ears, bit better haircut, no grey. Thank you. Is that the boss calling me amazing? Thank you. Let me just read some of these. I wouldn't talk to anyone I don't feel comfortable with, not a chance. But would you feel comfortable talking to Rihanna? Because you know Rihanna, and Rihanna's good. If Rihanna can fix me, right? If Rihanna can fix me from being an absolute idiot for 20 years, right? Then she can fix you. If I can be fixed, any of you can be fixed. Yeah? This is like the human repair shop. We fix people. And it works as well. And just look at me, I mean, I know you believe me, because for the first time ever, I believe myself, and I actually believe in what I'm saying and what I'm talking about. And I know how far Go Pink's going to go, and I can see a brighter future for us all. And this stuff, we are going to change the world. We really are going to change the world, and this is going to be amazing. So let me see all that love come up there. Loads of love. I'm loving, absolutely loving the love hearts. You seem to have come so far since the last video I have seen of you, although I don't know you. Thank you very much, Kelly. I have. It's helping me finding my trigger and making me realise what I'm capable of doing, and speaking to people on phone and realising that I've helped fix you. Because I've been watching Rihanna do it, and I went last week and I sat and watched Rihanna doing it, right? And I learnt a bit off how she did it, and I thought, I'm a long way off doing that. And then 2 nights later, I was talking to someone and I automatically did it. And I helped someone. I kind of partly fixed someone. And I thought, wow, I'm way further ahead than I thought I was just from seeing her do it once. And then next night, I went the next step further and I fixed someone a lot more. And then it's like, wow, that is the greatest buzz I've ever had in my life. Just helping people. And we're not getting paid for this. We don't want paying for this. You know, my life before used to be going out, taking drugs, getting off my head, covering stuff up. Now, I work all day. 90% of us work. We have full-time jobs. And then just look forward to coming home and helping you lot. I mean, I'm sitting on a nightmare. I don't even have my telly on. Hold on. Rachel, I'll ring Russ after this live. I don't even have my telly on because I'm sat helping people on my phone. Just messaging them, speaking to them. I think weekend, I fancied a chiller weekend. I must have spent 9 hours on the phone. 3 hours of it was to Riona. Waffling on. But we have some right banter. It's like a pure, proper family, is this Go Pink. And you should all join it because look at this. Right, loads of love for me smile, come on. Love hearts, I want to see all these love hearts. My smile will get bigger. Hiya Tiffany, hope you're doing well. I've become more confident because every day I am believing in myself. I'm believing what I can do. And I'm believing what I can achieve. I really am. And Kat's not in here as well, so it's not annoying me, so I can concentrate on what I'm saying as well. Thank you, Charmaine. Do you know, I think this is the best live I've done. And do you know something? It's going to get better. And another thing I know, it's like, my memory's always been really bad. And all my life, it's because, do you know why it's been bad? Because I've been trying to push stuff to the back of my head, to forget stuff. So you spend your life forgetting about stuff. Because you try and forget about one thing, and you end up forgetting about everything. Now, I can't hardly remember a lot from school and stuff like that. My memory's shot. I took it to be maybe drugs or something like that. That's what's done it to me. But, no. It's me. Repressed memories, pushing them back, hiding them. And now, since I've been with Go Pink, and I'm not doing that, I've actually found my memory improving, and things are getting better. Because before, if I were on phone to Riona for an hour, I might just remember 10% of the conversation. I can actually remember about 80% of it now. So I am smashing it big time. So everything's improving, memory's improving, looks are improving, smiles improving. Look, little dimples. Oh, let's have a look at this. Yeah, it's same, Ollie. You just try and forget stuff. Si, I do not owe you 20 quid at all. Right, I know for a fact I know. But, Si, thank you for the lasagna last night. I went right outside last night and only got around for half an hour. It just so happens I turned up at tea time. And lasagna and chips for me, it was spot on that. So that was supposed to be for Si for work today, but he's had to take his laser cut ham sandwiches instead. Hope you enjoyed them. Hang on. What else is on here? Everyone's messaging me. Can you stop messaging me? I'm on a live. Right. Anyone who's messaging me, because I've had 6 messages about my 3 pints at home sesh, which is 17th of February, when, well, actually the 14th of February is when I've done 6 months, which will be target, right? And I'm going out on the Friday on the 17th, so anyone that's messaged me, the 3 pints at home sesh is still on, because I'll be that drunk after 3 pints, I'll be going home. So it's still on 17th, because I've had so many messages about it. So anybody that wants to come round Whipsy on that night, get booked in, because it'll be awesome for about an hour and a half, then I'll be at home in bed. Sparkle. You're laughing outside. Right. Thursday, anybody wants to come down and see this nutter and all the rest of the nutters in the Go Pink crew, come down to the share 7 till 9, right? Because it's pure banter, it's pure laugh. And Sam, if you're on, or Sammy, are you bringing the guitar this week? Because that were brilliant. I hope you've seen the video of him singing, right? Because that were amazing. So I'm hoping he's going to come down again this week, do a little bit of a song. Ding, 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 ding. Who's drinking? I'm not drinking now, I'm drinking coffee. Oh, you're on about on the do? Yes, I'll be drinking on the do, because I've done my 6 months, which is my target, because alcohol wasn't my problem. Hiya, Dave. My problem was the cocaine. The alcohol just washed the cocaine down. So I've picked 6 months for myself to give up the alcohol so I can say no to the cocaine. But I didn't need to do 6 months because I went 8 months ago. But I've set 6 months in my head and I'll stick to it because that's a new me. And then my new 6 month challenge is going to be driving licence. Oh, sorry, provisional licence, driving lessons. So any good, cheap driving instructors out there, I'll get you a free Go Pink top and a Go Pink hat, right? Get in touch with me because I'll be starting lessons in about 3 weeks, right? So I'll tell you all dates so you can stay off at road, right? Because when I'm on that road, you just really just stay in. Do not leave your house. Decent coffee and biscuits too. What are you on about? Am I missing all these comments here? Or you what, just having a conversation? Yeah, just chat away yourselves on here. Right. I'm going to wrap this up in a minute now because I've not had my tea yet. But I hope I've helped you all with these triggers. If you want me to carry on talking, I've got so much more to say. Just put yes if you want me to carry on and stay on. Just put a yes. If you want me to carry on and stay on, just put yes. Everyone put yes if you want me to carry on and talk a load more about triggers. Or if you want me to go, just put a turd. Put a little turd. And I'll go. Are you all enjoying this live tonight? I hope you're all enjoying this live. Because I'm enjoying giving this live to you. Oh. Go get your dinner. Is that the boss that's put go get your dinner? Oh. Where did you get the money for that? For what? Anthony Bale's passed first time. How much was it, Ellie? Yes, yes, yes. What's the boss say? Go get your dinner? Are you saying wrap it up, boss? Right. I'm going to have to love you and leave you then, right? No, I ain't got a pot noodle. I've got Morrison's Pizza, meat feast. I ain't got any Coke. I'm on, what is it? I'm on coffee and I drink water now because I'm on, for this full Monty, I've got like a, it's not that big now, I've got a bit of a belly that I need to lose. So, we're all going to go, this was to see, I don't know, nice, right. We're going to the gym and we're going to start the gym, right, because with this full Monty, we are going to get toned up, get a six-pack, properly trained, so when all you lovely ladies come down and watch us do the full Monty, you will think it's the Chippendales. You really will. When you get some right good lighting though. Like bulbs that don't work maybe. Right, so remember the share Thursday, 7 till 9. Come down at 8 if you want. And I swear to God, it'll be the best thing you ever did when you walk in there because we are so relaxed, we are so chilled, and you'll just have a real good time. Because sometimes it's just like that place you want to go just to get away from everything. Your place to just sit and chill. Right, before I go, I want to see loads of love hearts popping all over the screen. Boom! Fill the screen with love hearts. Not just from my team, from all of you lot. Need fatty food. Oh, thank you. Right, I'm going to get off. And just remember one thing before I go. You're not alone. Love you all.